they would ask questions about the Philippines that are really, really ridiculous.
Well, it's good to know that there are flag bearers such as yourself, but also it surely has enriched also the field in which you work in. I know Colonel over here, it's certainly taken the field of police work that you do a step further in your area of specialty.
There are two areas that I concentrate in. One is on the use of force and cybercrime. Here in our country, we have a very minimal policy on use of force, unlike in the U.S. Okay, they have statutory provisions for the use of force because here we lack training.
When you're talking about use of force, ito yung mga levels of kung kailan mo gagamitin yung yung force sa
very defined from the use of firearm, the use of non-lethal weapons, they call it, like baton, taser, pepper spray, and things like that. Medyo hindi magandang pakinggan sa mga ordinaryong tao, no? Pero ganun talaga, darating ka sa punto na kailangan mong gumamit ng pwersa minsan sa pag-enforce ng batas. But this has to be within the very restrictive confines of the law or policy. So yun yung gusto ko.
Kailangan may signal ka kung kailan mo pwedeng gamitin tong level of force.
Yes, because the law allows you to do it. No, the requirement is reasonableness and necessity. But doon sa level ng mga PO1 doon sa ground, you have to define it. Ito yung mga circumstances na pwede mo siyang i-apply at hindi mo siya pwedeng i-apply. At pag in-apply mo ng mali, ito yung mangyayari sa'yo. Yun ang gusto nating gawin.
But learning that from the United States, how are you planning to really teach your colleagues and let them know about these levels of when are you going to use proper force and paano nila masusundan yun, paano mo may implement?
Sa Philippine National Police, we have a police operational procedure, but my intent really is to come up with an overall assessment and come up with training and policies. And of course, policies would determine later on the equipment that you will use and the training that will be conducted. So that's my intent. Really.
You also touched on cybercrime.
Yes. I'm an engineer actually before I became a police officer. So I'm really
daming title ni Colonel.
Kaya tayo dito.
But this is an area that's very timely, really. There is so much interest now, considering there was this proliferation and much ado about these crush videos and such, and cybercrime, and of course sex-related.
We have yet to pass a law actually. So the bill is pending before the Senate and Congress.
So you're going to do the same thing, possible assessment of everything with regard to cybercrime, possible assessment and setting up of policies for proper implementation?
In fact, I'm really more into influencing legislation. The National Police should be very active in pushing for legislation with respect to cybercrime, because the thing is that even if you have the law, if you don't have people to enforce it, and if they don't have the training, you would have a big problem.
Would you rather have the PNP enforce it or come up with a whole new agency just for cybercrime?
No, we have a national police.
Okay.
So we must have level of expertise at every community. So in fact, in Europe, they have a responder for cybercrimes. Probably 1 in every 500 of population. So that's a lot. So we have barely less than 50 probably all over the country now. So we really need to train more people, and we have to come up with policies.
That's excellent. Look at the kind of progress we have in those areas. Simply because you had the opportunity to be exposed and to study under a scholarship program overseas.
And Ms. Chichi, you're encouraging Filipinos to join the scholarship, to be part of this.
I think it's also important to...
Where do we sign?
We brought blank forms. To hark back to when the program was first conceived, and this was through the initiative of former Senator William Fulbright many administrations ago, because he believed that in order for the United States government to really help developing countries, it would be good that there should be an exchange of scholars. And the program continues now, as I said, 63 years since that time. One of the oldest, no, in Asia.
It's the oldest.
The oldest in Asia.
Continuing.
And we invite many professionals out there who would like to pursue their master's degrees, their doctorate degrees, and even non-degree courses that may help you
For doctor
become
dissertation.
better professionals.
And to find out more information
leaders.
about how to apply and how to join.
We encourage everybody to visit our website. That would be www.fulbright.org.ph.
You taking notes, Ron?
Yes.
Underline na.
And just a reminder for everybody, we do the search 1 year in advance.
Okay, there you go.
So when did it start?
Those who wanted to go for 2012 were already selected. Now we'll do the 2013, and we'll start that in December to March of next year, and that will be for 2013. And also, since it's an exchange program, we also bring in American scholars to the country. So we have about maybe 20 American scholars in the country.
Well, that's excellent. But that's really the part that stands out to me, the fact that it's an exchange on so many levels, an exchange of culture, an exchange of education, an exchange of so many things.
Pupunta ka talaga doon, tsaka magdadala sila ng tao.
At magbabalik ka rin dito.
Babalik. Yun ang hinihingi namin talaga.
All right.
Those who will come back.
Send your applications in, read up, and yeah, certainly the program to be.
Let me just give the email address.
Please do.
It's Fulbright with 1 L. We just want to make sure that the program is spelled correctly.
Okay.
We're looking for people who are full of brightness.
If you missed the spelling, I don't know if you're gonna make it. Malamang you're not gonna make it. All right.
So it's fulbright.fulbright.org.ph.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Dr. Esmeralda Cunanan, the Executive Director of the Philippine American Educational Foundation, Ms. Chichi Fajardo Robles, President of the Philippine Fulbright Scholars Association of the Philippines, and Senior Superintendent Romel Miranda Hubert H. Humphrey, Fellow. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having
joining
us.
in the
Thank you
program.
so much.
Thank you. Real pleasure. All right, coming up, folks.